story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Hey yo, they got me feeling crazy, but I know that I am sane. Maybe it's the reason why they taking me in chains. Maybe 'tis the season to be jolly, but I ain't. I don't have the cheese to put some bacon on your plate. What? You faking like you happy, deep inside you feel alone. Feeling like you never own a home to call your own. But trust me, there's a reason why the fam is never known. Try to call me on my phone, but they got the dial tone. I was known to be a weird guy, they never understood. Forever in the lab, letting tears fly. Here's why, joking every moment, showing love to my opponent. Close enough to hug me, but they never show emotion. However, I'm an artist, so expression is my gift. And I would never hide it, it's a blessing to uplift. Never question what I did for the game, my own lane. Driving like I'm drunk, but I'm singing in the rain.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Sadly, I was framed ever since I left the womb. Trained to be a slave, but the king shall rule. Trained to behave, but I paved my own path. My grave was engraved with the name that I had. I came to be bad, moonwalking on the sun. There's blood on the dance floor, but I still run. Of course I be the victor, I used to be the victim. I used to see the system as a prison. If you listen, you will understand that now is the only thing you have. Yesterday existed in the moment of the past. Tomorrow not predicted, don't resist it, it'll pass. The moment was evicted by the owners with the cash. I told you to be last if you wanna see the light, but you'd rather be in first, sold your soul for a low price.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. All about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Gone, but I have to be strong. I have to be a martyr for my family's wrongs. I have to be the water for the flowers to bloom. Man, I was just a seed, ate for showers consumed. Conceived in the east, urban hours of noon. A beast in the womb, born addicted to the spoon. How was I to know that I devoured the mind and find a true witness that was sitting inside? I died in Arizona, left my body feeling tense. I was dealing with the fear inside a trip that never ends. I laugh when I want to, cry if I need to. Supply with some green that'll ease everything blue. I'm feeling like I'm floating on a cloud, but at the same time it's like I'm closer to the ground. I said I'm feeling like I'm floating on a cloud, but at the same time it's like I'm closer to the ground. I found a little peace with my girl in the beats, but the world seems bleak in a dream with no sleep, no sleep. Life or death or whatever comes next. Forever in a cycle till I master every breath. Out of sight, out of mind, sometimes I'm out of line. Saw a vision, I was homeless, sleeping outside. Living up to everything I said that I would do. But life is a bitch when your death makes a move. I lose when I win, sometimes I can't choose. It's hard to be a rebel in a game full of rules. The fools entertain just to make the king laugh. The real king's the joker and a jester in your class. Sitting in the back, rocked an all black hoodie. Written's in the pad, brought the fall back fully. Should be an artist or a rapper with a dream. Either way, it's just a drawing from an actor in the scene. Pausing what was seen in the pitch black night. Never found that switch that was hidden in the light. I'm feeling like I'm floating on a cloud, but at the same time it's like I'm closer to the ground. I said I'm feeling like I'm floating on a cloud, but at the same time it's like I'm closer to the ground. I found a little peace with my girl and the beats, but the world seems bleak in a dream with no sleep. Life or death or whatever comes next, forever in a cycle till I master every breath. Out of sight, out of mind, sometimes I'm out of line. Saw a vision, I was homeless, sleeping outside. Still alive, but he's dead. Will survive to the end. He will strive to begin a whole new life. Suicide just a trend, but the man that was killed was a foe, not a friend. It was cold, he was drenched, getting old with a stench. Never sober, getting bent off the liquor on a bench. You picture what I said, but you still can't capture the pain in his eyes. Felt the rain from the sky, drained from a life full of trauma from his mama. Papa was a rolling stone, always left him home alone. But that's the way it goes. Every single day was lows, getting high, escaping most, scraping just to make the dough. It's hard to see the light, but he don't want to seek advice. Speaking to himself at night, the voices tell him he was right. He can't sleep, neighborhood kids are picking on him. Good kids, but they never lived a life of orphans. On a dark day, swam where the sharks play. Stance never tall, hey, he brawls with this all day. Begging for some change, drinking coffee by the gallon. They said that he was strange, every second is a challenge. Bipolar, schizo, depression is an understatement to police after chopping up his mother, yo. The psych ward closed, they left him on the road. Left him there to die without the medicine he copes. Looking for a sign, no God to be seen though. Life is but a dream on a stream with a steamboat. It seems so hard just to make it when you living naked on the street without a pot that you could piss in. Thinking of a plan, but the man's still broken. Hands still shake from the stress that controls him. Dressed like a bum, but inside lies the riches. The crimes he committed from a mind full of sickness. Yo, hey yo, birth ends, death, so my soul never rests. Forever in a cycle, no I can't escape yet. Hoping for the day when I can master meditation. Smoking medication left my third eye blazing. It's amazing when I feel it, then it disappears gradually. Has to be the reason why my physical was healing. My lyrics are appealing to the real, they inspire me. Aspire, reach top of the stars, but there was light in me. There's still a fight in me, a spark that keeps igniting me. Deep inside the dark, I use my heart to beat the irony. Never asking questions, questions, pay attention to the lessons. The tension was a blessing, but the curses never left them. Verses from the innermost, you will never get a vote. You will never see the signs, agree to disagree is fine. The fuck, man? Who are you? Who am I? I don't know. Yo, hey yo, death ends birth when I take my first breath. I mean, wait. Birth ends death when I take my last breath. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Yo, hey yo, birth ends death when I take my last breath. Don't you ever mourn, I was born before I left. Fallen from the dust and the moon and the stars. Torn from the wound, came back, there I are. Back off the cross, but the blind can't see it. They floss over ice, but it melts in the spotlight. It's not right, this shit was always bound to happen though. I found a mansion in the mind where I'm now relaxing. Actions speak louder than words, I know you heard. I tried to break it down before I murdered by the church. It's not about the money, it's not about the name. I used to have them both, now I'm counting every day. I'm mounting to the present, every moment is a gift. Your opponent is the self, so your foes don't exist. Birth ends death, so my soul never rests. Forever in a cycle, no I can't escape yet. Birth ends death when I take my last breath. Don't you ever mourn, I was born before I left. 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 Birth ends death, so my soul never rests. And forever in a cycle, live it up forever. Watch the wheels go round and round and round.